14-game win streak for the Cleveland Indians. 13-game win streak for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona keeps beating the LA Dodgers up. And the White Sox have been the victim for the last few games against the Cleveland Indians. You see the record for most consecutive wins in a big league season, 21 set by the 35 Chicago Cubs. Remember that Oakland A's team? Beanball? 20 straight wins back in early 2000s. Which team do you think is more likely to approach, challenge, or maybe even break that record from the 35 Cubs?
Yeah, I would say more so the Cleveland Indians. They got a lot more winnable games right now, and I understand that there's a ton of teams in the American League that are fighting, for wild card position. But if you look at the Diamondbacks schedule, a lot of teams in their division. Obviously, Colorado is something to play for, as well as the Dodgers, chasing history, I would assume.
Right.
Both these teams have outstanding balanced staffs.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at Arizona, there's no one that has this post-4 ERA 1 through 5.
Right.
Who would you say is the better staff between the two?
I do think it's the Indians. The Diamondbacks have a really good staff, and it's overachieved to me. I mean, you have Robbie Ray pitching the way he has this year. Zach Greinke, of course. A guy like Zach Godley's into the rotation, and Taijuan Walker has taken the next step in his development. Patrick Corbin's even been phenomenal here in the second half of the season. But Corey Kluber, no one's pitching better in the majors right now than Corey Kluber, and that includes Clayton Kershaw, who, of course, is coming back from injury. Carlos Carrasco just shoved it. Danny Salazar has had a rebirth in the second half of the season. Even Trevor Bauer is dominating.
I think you have the trump card with Kluber, and I have a tough time coming back with you. I understand Greinke's been an outstanding pitcher, but Kluber's better, and I would give you that. But I actually think the Diamondbacks have a dilemma on their hands. How do you not start Robbie Ray? I mean, how good that guy is, but he struck out 14 Dodgers last time through, and it's just embarrassed them this year. And some would say they are clear-cut the best team in baseball. I think there's more balance to the staff in Arizona, but I do agree that Kluber is that trump card.
Yeah, and you looked at the series that are forthcoming for these two teams. For the Tribe, they wrap up a series tomorrow with Kluber. They'll get to 15. Then you're taking on Baltimore. That pitching doesn't scare me. That Baltimore brings to the table. Detroit is now...
They can't get 20 wins, can they?
Way they're pitching, and Baltimore next, Detroit after that, Kansas City, they're better than all those teams.
Just wonder, now that they're drawing away in the AL Central, does this win streak really provide any sort of,
motivation for them to
gusto for the rest of their season?
I don't know. We'll see. But I do think the Tribe are that team that you got to watch out for down the stretch.